Michael Sanchez defamation lawsuit, 2019 to 2021. In 2019, Michael Sanchez, the brother of Jeff Bezos' partner Lauren Sanchez, filed a defamation lawsuit against Bezos, claiming that he had falsely accused him of leaking private information to the National Enquirer. The lawsuit dragged through the courts until 2020, when it was dismissed due to lack of evidence, and after an appeal, Bezos was awarded $218,000 in legal fees. The case exposed the intense scrutiny surrounding Bezos' personal life and showed that he would fight aggressively to protect his reputation. Bezos denied all allegations, and the court found no proof to support Sanchez's claims. The dismissal not only cleared his name, but also sent a clear message about how seriously he defends himself against personal attacks. While it may seem minor compared to his business battles, this episode provides a glimpse into the high-stakes world of personal and public life for someone like Jeff Bezos, where even family disputes can become headline news. Before continuing to the video, please like, share, and subscribe if you love watching these types of videos, because many exciting ones are coming. Also, I've hidden one intentional mistake in this video. Let's see how many of you can spot it. Drop your answers in the comments. I'll be waiting. Let's start. Miami, billionaire bunker, real estate lawsuit, 2023 to 2024. In 2023, Jeff Bezos purchased a mansion on Miami's exclusive Indian Creek Island, but the sale quickly sparked controversy. The seller, Leo KRYSS, claimed that his real estate broker, Douglas Elliman, had misled him about the buyer's identity, telling him that Bezos was not involved. KRYSS alleged that had he known a high-profile billionaire was purchasing the property, he would have held out for a higher price. In 2024, KRYSS filed a lawsuit against the broker over the $79 million sale, which was $6 million below the asking price. The case highlighted the complexities of luxury real estate transactions and the challenges of maintaining transparency when high-profile buyers are involved. It also put a spotlight on Bezos' reputation for discretion and privacy, showing how even routine business dealings can lead to legal scrutiny. The lawsuit drew public attention not just to the sale itself, but also to the broader practices of secrecy and misrepresentation in the ultra-high net worth property market. While it may seem minor compared to Bezos' corporate battles, this episode underscores how his personal and business life constantly intersect under public scrutiny. Federal Trade Commission versus Amazon antitrust lawsuit, 2023, ongoing. In September 2023, the Federal Trade Commission, joined by 17 U.S. states, filed a landmark antitrust lawsuit against Amazon, the company founded by Jeff Bezos. The lawsuit accused Amazon of anti-competitive practices, including biasing search results, imposing high fees on sellers, and using anti-discounting measures to maintain its dominance in the online marketplace. The case is significant because it directly challenges the business strategies developed under Bezos' leadership, highlighting concerns over Amazon's market power and influence. While Bezos had stepped down as CEO in 2021, the lawsuit reflects the lasting impact of his policies and decisions on the company's operations. The FTC is seeking a permanent injunction to stop these practices and potentially break up parts of Amazon's business, which could have major implications for e-commerce worldwide. This lawsuit illustrates the intense scrutiny Bezos and his company face from regulators, showing that even after leaving daily management, the strategies he implemented continue to attract legal and public attention. For Amazon and Bezos, the case underscores the delicate balance between aggressive growth and regulatory compliance in the modern tech landscape. Bezos divorce settlement, 2019. In 2019, Jeff Bezos and his wife Mackenzie Scott finalized their divorce, resulting in one of the largest wealth transfers in history. The settlement awarded Scott approximately $38 billion, including a significant portion of Amazon shares, reshaping the company's ownership structure. The divorce was closely followed by the media, exposing not only the personal side of Bezos' life, but also the complexities of wealth distribution among ultra-rich individuals. While the settlement was amicable, it highlighted the challenges faced by high-profile figures when personal matters intersect with corporate stakes. For Bezos, the divorce reinforced the need for discretion and strategic communication, as every move was scrutinized by the public and investors alike. It also set a precedent for how privacy and personal affairs can impact perception, proving that even private life events can have significant ripple effects on reputation and business. National Enquirer blackmail and extortion claims, 2019. In early 2019, Jeff Bezos publicly accused American Media Incorporated, the publisher of the National Enquirer, of attempting to extort and blackmail him. The tabloid had threatened to release intimate photos unless Bezos agreed to certain conditions. Bezos revealed the threats in a detailed Medium post, turning the private dispute into a public confrontation. The case was significant because it highlighted the extreme lengths some media outlets will go to for a story, and it put Bezos at the center of a broader conversation about press ethics and privacy. By going public, he not only protected himself, but also sparked an investigation into AMI's practices, drawing attention to the legal and ethical responsibilities of the press. This episode demonstrated Bezos' willingness to confront powerful entities head-on, using transparency and public scrutiny as tools to defend his privacy. It also underscored the vulnerabilities of high-profile individuals in the digital age, where personal information can become leverage, and even billionaires must carefully navigate the intersection of private life and public exposure. Saudi Arabia phone hacking allegation, 2018 to 2020. In 2018, Jeff Bezos' phone was allegedly hacked via a WhatsApp file sent by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The hack came to light in 2019 and was believed to be connected to Bezos' ownership of the Washington Post and its investigative reporting on the assassination of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The incident raised serious concerns about cyber espionage and international retaliation against press freedom. While Bezos did not confirm all details publicly, the situation highlighted the vulnerabilities even the world's richest individuals face in the digital age. This episode underscored the high-stakes intersection of global politics, media, and technology, showing how Bezos' personal and professional life could be targeted for reasons far beyond corporate competition. It also emphasized the need for robust security measures for high-profile figures whose influence and assets make them potential targets on the international stage. Antitrust investigations and lawsuits against Amazon, multiple years. From 2018 onward, Amazon, under Jeff Bezos' leadership, faced numerous antitrust investigations and lawsuits in the US, EU, and India. Regulators scrutinized the company for anti-competitive practices, biased treatment of sellers, and potential misuse of data, raising questions about whether Amazon's dominance in e-commerce was fair to competitors. These legal battles were significant because they reflected the growing global concern over big tech's market power. Many of the investigations directly implicated decisions made during Bezos' tenure, showing how his strategies shaped not only Amazon's growth, but also regulatory challenges. The lawsuits highlighted the delicate balance between aggressive business expansion and compliance with antitrust laws. For Bezos, they underscored that leadership at a company of Amazon's scale meant constant legal and public scrutiny, where every business strategy could attract national and international attention. NASA contract dispute with Elon Musk/SpaceX, 2020 to 2021. In 2021, Jeff Bezos' space company, Blue Origin, challenged NASA's decision to award a lunar lander contract to Elon Musk's SpaceX. Bezos claimed that the selection process was flawed and filed legal claims with both the Government Accountability Office, GAO, and the U.S. Court of Federal Claims. The dispute was significant because it showcased the intense competition in the private space industry, where multi-billion-dollar government contracts are at stake. Although Blue Origin's claims were ultimately rejected, the legal battle highlighted Bezos' willingness to use the courts to defend his company's interests. This episode also revealed how high-profile business leaders like Bezos and Musk operate in overlapping spheres of technology, government, and public perception. It emphasized that in emerging industries such as space exploration, legal strategy can be just as critical as innovation. Pentagon Jedi contract dispute, 2019 to 2021. Jeff Bezos' space company Blue Origin and Amazon were drawn into controversy over the Pentagon's massive $10 billion Jedi cloud computing contract. Initially, Amazon was considered a frontrunner due to its advanced AWS infrastructure. However, the contract was unexpectedly awarded to Microsoft in 2019, sparking immediate backlash. Amazon alleged that the decision was influenced by political bias from then-President Donald Trump, who had publicly criticized Bezos and the Washington Post, which he owns. Amazon filed lawsuits challenging the award, arguing that the process was unfair and improperly influenced by politics. The case dragged on for years until 2021, when the Pentagon ultimately canceled the contract altogether, citing changes in technological needs. The dispute highlighted the intersection of politics, business, and national security, showing how Bezos' ventures often collide with powerful government interests. Amazon employee racketeering lawsuits, 2022 to 2024. Between 2022 and 2024, Amazon, which Jeff Bezos led until 2021, filed lawsuits against former employee Carl Nelson, alleging that he orchestrated a complex kickback and fraud scheme within the company. While the Department of Justice initially investigated and seized assets, the criminal case was later dropped, but Amazon continued pursuing civil claims against Nelson. The lawsuits were significant because they highlighted internal corporate fraud risks and the aggressive legal measures Amazon employs to protect its assets and reputation. Even after stepping down as CEO, Bezos' influence over company strategy and legal decisions remained evident, showing that leadership decisions have lasting impact. This episode also emphasized the importance of internal security and accountability in large corporations, and how high-profile executives like Bezos must navigate both external regulatory pressures and internal challenges to maintain corporate integrity.